Hey, this is Dave from AllProWebTools. I'm going to show you how to update your DNS records as specified by GoDaddy. All right, so the first thing that GoDaddy is instructing us to do is it says to create exclusive email CNAMEs. So we're going to go over to our account. We're going to go to Settings and then DNS Records. This is where all of the changes are going to be made. And we see here we have a number of CNAMEs that are already defined. So we're going to come back over here and it says to create a CNAME called Auto Discover. So I'm just going to copy that information. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look for CNAME and I don't already have one for Auto Discover. So I'm going to create one. So I'm going to click on Create New, type CNAME, and then I'm going to paste in that Auto Discover that they told me to do. And now here they're pointing it. They've got an equal sign with an arrow pointing it to this. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that into the value field and I'm going to hit add. All right, we can see that that's been added. It says here CNAME autodiscover.holyrail.com is now pointing at autodiscover.outlook.com. Now I'm going to move on to the second one, which is also a CNAME, and it says email. So I'm going to go back over here and look and see if there's already one that's called email, and I do see one here called email.holyrail.com, and that's pointing at emailsecureserver.net. So I'm going to come over here, and that is already set up the way that they wanted it set up. So next it says add an MX with a priority of 0 for holyrail.com.mailprotection.outlook.com. So I'm going to grab that name there. And it says add an MX with a priority of 0. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to look and see what my MX with a priority of 0 is set to. Currently it's set to smtp.secureserver.net. So I'm just going to highlight that and hit paste. And there we go. That's been updated. So now we're going to go back and see what the next one is. It says remove all MX records except the one that we just added. So I'm going to go back over here. I have 2 MX records. The one I just added is here. So I'm going to delete this one as requested by GoDaddy. All right, that's been deleted. So I'm going to go back to the next instruction. And it says remove .txt or .srv records that begin with SPF. So I'm going to look over here for the text records. And I don't have any that start with SPF. And then I'm going to look for SRV records, and I have one here, but that one also does not start with SPF. So I'm going to ignore that line there. I'm going to move down to the next one. It says create a new .txt record that says this. So I'm going to grab this information, and I'm going to create a new TXT as they have instructed me. Create new, and the type is TXT, and the value is this. And they didn't give me a name to put in there, so when there is no name, you put an @ sign. So we'll go ahead and add that. All right, there's our new TXT record. Now we're going to come back over here, and it says if your organization plans on using link, which we are not planning on using, so we don't need to do any of the rest of this. And that is it. We've done everything that GoDaddy's asked us to do.